Hey guys, what's up? Itchla coming back to ya with another episode of Car Rides Witchla. And today, and I've been super excited to say this, it may be the first time on a Monday that I am actually on time. I wanted to get gas today, and again, I'm still kind of like not really figuring that out in terms of how I want to do it, because I wanted to shift towards getting gas more at 15% fuel instead of 25%, and I haven't actually done that. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to what to say about that. And yeah, I mean, this is so over on Friday I think I was talking about the salt thing. I was going to add salt to my diet and see how that made me feel. Like a lot more. I mean, I would salt my meat before, but now it's... Wow, why is it... Doesn't want me to shift into third. I'm adding a lot of extra salt because I'm noticing that I'm feeling better, and so far the trend is continuing. I'm still feeling better with more salt, so it goes against anything I've ever heard anybody even say, because everybody is always saying, you know, oh, salt makes you thirsty, oh, salt makes me thirsty, when I really think it's the bread or the carbs, it's not the salt. Like, pizza makes people thirsty because of all the bread you're getting, not because of the salt. That's at least my new theory. So today I tried the milk, and I honestly thought the milk tasted fine. So my new theory is that first store-bought carton of milk I got might have just been bad or something, because this whole milk tasted completely fine. And again, I got all confused that it was a raw versus pasteurized thing, but I'm starting to think it was... Well, I don't know what it was. I mean, now I'm like really at a loss, because I may have just bought like a bad carton, and then I didn't know that because I was all confused. So I was probably just drinking like bad milk. And then, it was, instead of me being able to accurately determine that, because I was trying the raw milk, I just thought it was a raw versus store thing. But yeah, it was probably like over a year ago. I probably just drank a bad carton of milk. But it obviously wasn't, it wasn't that bad. It was just like a little bit bad. But interesting, right? How that prevented me from getting the store-bought milk this whole time. I mean, it was 2% grass-fed as well, but that I don't think should affect the taste that much. I mean, I know I believe whole is like 3.25% fat, and then 2% is 2%. So that doesn't really seem like it should be that radical of a taste difference. So I'm sticking to my guns that original carton was probably just junk. It was probably just a junk carton. So now, the other thing is my ice cream challenge that I've been doing. I'm already kind of getting hit with some kind of a resistance to doing it. I don't know if it's a combination of what I've already been saying, which is the problem of, it's not even that it's sugar. It's just that my body does not, it is not really interested in eating a lot of food. Like there's some kind of limiter or something limiting my body from consuming that much. I don't know. I just don't really, I never really was much of a person like that. I mean, I could, if I tried hard, I could eat a lot, but it would just be like if I fasted. So like sometimes what I would do if I knew we were having a party or something, I wouldn't eat any food all day, and then I would eat at the party, and then I'd be able to eat a lot of food. But see, that adds up, doesn't it? Doesn't that add up? It reads. Now, some people, other people in my family couldn't even do that. They would still like need to have their breakfast or whatever in order to feel okay. So maybe it's a genetics thing, but I also just think I'm not that into food for some reason. Like, it just doesn't really faze me that much. And so that's why I'm skinny. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think that's why. I think people who have more weight, their body just does not have the regulator to say like, hey, you're full. Now, could also be a protein thing, but it's ice cream, so that's why I don't think it's it almost just feels like too indulgent. And again, like this is only the second day of me doing it, because I did it Sunday, yesterday as well. I had some ice cream in the morning, and then it was fun and it was fire, but now it just seems like, really? Like, we're really doing this? So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the ice cream thing. It's just like, I think the way it was before, it was pretty nice because it was on a weekend. Like, I don't know. And so it was something to look forward to that was special. And so now having it every single day just seems kind of crazy and ridiculous. Not to mention, because of the milk and me liking the milk, I almost feel like that's like enough. Like, I don't really need the ice cream because the milk is very similar to the ice cream, if that makes any sense. Like, it is. It tastes good, and so I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, it doesn't taste bad at all. I was really shocked. I was pleasantly surprised at how good that milk tasted. So, I could easily be drinking up some milk. For real. So, we'll see how things go. But yeah, it's just, I don't know about the ice cream. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't know that I'm really going to want to continue this experiment. I think it's a little bit silly. Now, my cheese theory may actually have some merit to it, because now that I did the extra salty dish, the white cheddar tasted better. So I think the reason why I was attracted to those Italian cheeses is because of their high salt content, and of course the texture. I do think the Italian cheeses have a great texture. The white cheddar is just meltier, and I've tried those kind of cheeses before, but even I think the brie that I tried, that was even still a better texture than cheddar, but it just kind of melts and goops, whereas the Romano the Romano like melts, but it's firm. It's very nice. It's not just all mushy and gooey. So, anyways, I don't know. I mean, these diet changes, it's like the salt is definitely here to stay, but the sugar, I don't even know if I want to do it. It's it's just like it's really funny because I thought I was really going to be happy getting my ice cream every day, like it was going to be a luxury that I was, oh, like it's good, I'm like living a little. I don't I just don't see how I'm going to want to do it. Like I mean, I could change my mind maybe once the sugar is in my gut and it's creating all that bad bacteria. My mind could possibly change, but I'm just saying for now I'm having my reservations about it. It's really funny. I don't know. I didn't think that was really going to be a thing or that was really going to happen. So I think it's pretty funny, personally. And yeah, I don't even know. I don't know. I think there was sort of a healthy balance to only eating sugar on the weekends. And, you know, maybe I fantasized about extra sugar. But then when it comes down to it, it's like, I don't know that I want it. I don't know that I can really maintain that. Now, I wanted to do this to bulk, to try to gain fat. But I still don't know. Now, the other experiment is seeing if I add a little bit of carb to my diet, will my body like that more? That's kind of the other experiment, but I think I could get that just from the regular milk, right? Like that is obviously the healthier and far more affordable thing. And also the milk, I feel like it satisfies me in a similar way. Like I don't really see how it satisfies me in a similar way. Like I don't know. I feel like with the milk, it makes the ice cream stupid because the milk is like dirt cheap in comparison, and it's way healthier. So I don't know. And like I said, I was so pessimistic about the milk. I think that's why too, but again, it'll be interesting because it's documented. Then like tomorrow's episode, I could wake up and be like, man, I don't know what I was talking about with the ice cream yesterday. You know, I was like, I could just completely switch on a dime, you know? Not saying I'm like that, but you know. So, yes, this is where we're at. We're trying to figure out all this food stuff, you know, and figure stuff out. Get things going, get things making sense. Figure it all out. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we're making progress in life. I think the main takeaway is the salt thing. How I'm not thirsty anymore. It's that my body was just too low on salt. And I'm drinking water and avoiding salt, thinking that was, you know, the problem. Because everybody says salt makes them thirsty. It's crazy when people lie. They lie. But again, it's not malicious lies, but yeah, it's just old people telling me what to do. It's old people telling me what to do. No, I'm just saying that because when I talked to my dad about it, he said my grandparents at the time had high blood pressure, so that's why they shifted to all the lightly salted, and we're saying the thing about too much salt not being good, because I assume, and then I don't even know if this is true, but they also told me and I remember this specifically, they told me things like, oh, well, you know, the more salt you have, the more salt you'll need. or something. And I don't know if that's true. That just doesn't. But I'm not going to say that because I don't know. So if I don't know something, it doesn't really make sense to like play guessing games about it. If I got a third phone, I would just look stuff up while we drive. I'm so excited for the iPhone 17 to come out, and that, I mean, hey, that could be my shot. But the reason why, I don't know if I've explained this before. I think I did on another episode, but I'll just reiterate it. Even though I'm always going to be tempted to buy the new phone when it comes out, for this time, I don't know that I really feel like doing it because my 16 Pro Max is the 1 terabyte model, and I really like that. It's a very, very comfortable amount of storage. Like, you're never going to even use it all. And it's great for recording these videos and all this, It's so comfortable having a phone with that much storage. I really would have done it sooner. For me, for some reason, even on my computer, I just need a lot of storage to feel safe, to feel comfortable. It's so comforting to just have, like, on the computer, the 4 terabyte SSD, and then on the phone, the 1 terabyte. It just makes me feel so comfortable. Whereas, like, when it's low, it's like a constant horrible feeling. Like, I feel horrible. So, there you go. That's my thoughts about it. But that's the thing is, like, so I got this for a pretty steep discount. It was only like I think it was $1,100 and brand new. And it basically, I mean, it said it was refurbished, but I think it was brand new. It looked like completely brand new. I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody just had it and returned it or something like that. But I really looked over it thoroughly, and there was not a blemish on it. It just looked brand new. It did not look refurbished. Because sometimes, like, I get something refurbished and it's like junk. So, like, it looks used. So I got it for only $1,100, and that is not going to be the case for, like, if I wanted to get the 17 and the 1 terabyte, that is going to be like $1,600, I think, is their pricing for the. Yeah, and then for the highest storage, that's the pricing. And so that just don't make any sense, right? It's like, it's crazy. I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. It's because I'm starting to think about something else. How I was curious to see how the carb approach would affect my energy levels, and I think it has affected them positively. I think, like, for a while there, I was kind of struggling, and with this extra salt and with this extra sugar, I assume, I just feel so much better. I feel more alert, and yeah, I feel great. I literally can't believe it. And there was definitely, that beef was salted this morning, let me tell you. It was salted, but it's good. I'm also, like, less thirsty too. I don't have that thirsty feeling. Now, I'm obviously still going to drink, but it's just like, I can't believe it was that simple. I probably need to start salting my water. I genuinely think that I need to do that because I have a feeling I'm just that kind of a person where my sodium levels get depleted or something. It's like diabetes, but for sodium. That's kind of like, I'm not even joking. I'm going to look into that today. I'm very curious to see if there's any way that could be possible where, yeah, I like need a constant sodium intake. And so since I had been, as I said, over my life, not salting my food, thinking that was a healthier decision, turns out it's a very bad decision. It's a very bad choice for me. Now, I don't know, somebody else could have high blood pressure and then they should avoid it. You know? So it's interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, so I just wanted to experiment, going back to carbs. And then when I think about it, ice cream's like the only thing that I really would want as a carb. Obviously, milk makes a lot more sense. And now that I know the taste is palatable, maybe next week I'll just try milk. Because again, the ice cream is it's just a little bit much. I don't know if I can really go on. I don't know. I don't know. No, I just think like I was just so excited about it in my head, but then the reality of it is just like it's just ridiculous. Like I'm trying to even understand why I'm feeling this way, because I did used to eat like dessert a lot. I guess it's just the whole carnivore thing kind of readjusting the body's taste. I'm assuming that's basically the gist of it, because I don't know what else it would be. But yeah, that's right. We were going to get gas this morning. I honestly don't know if I actually need to get gas or not. It always gets like this. It gets to be where it's like if I wait, like if I skip till tomorrow, it's probably just going to be cutting it too low. But then why am I having trouble explaining this? This is stupid. I'm fine. Why am I? It's such an easy thing to say. It's if like I have too much now, and if I wait, it's gonna be too low tomorrow. But it like now it's higher than I'd want it to be, and there just seems to be a pattern of it like that. It's possible though. I could just wait. I mean, I don't know. Like I could probably, because what's 1/8? 1/8 would be 12.5. Yeah. I don't think I really can. Yeah, and that would literally be fine. So I probably don't need to get gas this morning. Yeah, do we make like a super last minute switch up? Oh man. No, I still feel like for now I don't want to deal with it. I just want to get the gas. I had it so ingrained in my head that I was getting gas today. I just want to do it, I just want to do it. It's just what I'm feeling. Like, I don't know. Because I had it set in my mind, and I'm glad that, because there's been times like I forgot, there's been times I've needed to get gas on a Monday, and I would just forget, because it's difficult, it's Monday, you kind of, but I think now with the sugar, with the salt, with the fat and the protein, we are locked in. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we drop the ice cream, we can just get 2 gallons of milk a week, and that would be like a good healthy amount of carbs, and also lots more protein and other precious things. So, I mean, this is good. We're good. We're making good things. Good things are happening. Yeah, because the thing is, I honestly feel like even though I thought I cut early this morning, I'm actually going to turn out at like a pretty standard time. But I just want to get it out of my system. Like I said, I tend to be like that with things. If I decided that I was going to do it, and I've been anticipating like the whole week I was going to get the gas today, I just want to do it. Like, I just want to do it today. Like, that feels comfortable. But I do think in the future we're probably going to push it to the next block. I don't think, because this like little thing is divided into 8 blocks. And I've been doing it at 2 out of 8 because I heard of the 20%, but really it seems to be more like, and when I looked it up again and actually vetted that assertion, it's like actually more like 15%. They just say 20% as a recommendation to keep people out of trouble because some people still can end up running out of gas and all that. So Yep. What else is new? But yeah, I know the ice cream thing. I mean, I'm really, I can't even imagine too what because I was first envisioning I was going to be getting those fancy pints of ice cream each day, and instead I got 2 tubs because that's equal to like probably about, because it's like 2.88 per tub, but that's basically 2.9, and that times 2 is definitely over 5. It's like in between 5 or 6. So it's kind of like 6 pints of ice cream, which is what I usually eat, about a pint in a serving if I'm eating ice cream. Sometimes I could probably have a little more than a pint. So yeah, I got my wallet out. It was sitting on my lap, and I'm thinking, like, what is this doing here? But I remember it's because I usually like to get my credit card ready in advance. So it's just here ready, and then when I get on my card to do the gas, it's just like, boom. You know, it's not like a scramble to get the card. But yeah, the time I get to work will be interesting, but it may end up being the earliest time I got gas, but it's definitely going to be the earliest time that I got gas, and it was a Monday. I don't think there was any other Monday I got gas that I was this early. I don't think it's possible. So I don't even remember some of the stuff I was going to look into now. I know during this show I had said I was going to look into something, and now I'm not. So that's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. You know? But yeah, I think life, it's going on. On the road again, can't wait to get on the road again. Things are moving along. We're doing okay. Things are okay. We'll see if I can hold the hours that I've been getting. I mean, I should, like, I've explained this before. I got 5 checks approved at this time. That was before the super overtime. So, I mean, this should really be fine. There shouldn't be any problems with me doing this, but you never know, I guess. So I'll find out today. So I probably, but I don't know. I can't imagine that there's going to be any issues. So, yep. It is what it is. But yeah, life's moving along. There's not, like, I think I can really live beneath my means for now. I don't really do a whole lot. I want these expensive fabrics, so that's not great. But and it's just the wool. I mean, it's not like I want expensive clothes for like vanity, for like fashion. I just want it for comfort, and it's, you know, it's good quality stuff. So, but yeah, so like in the future, I think I would push it. I really think I'm going to experiment with just pushing it with the getting gas. So I would get, instead of getting it today, I would have got it tomorrow. Basically, that's what we're going to experiment with in the future, because I don't think it was necessary to go today. I don't. Just do not think this was a necessary endeavor, but what can you do? What can you do? It's life. Alright, I'm going to get my stuff off, and I will be back, guys. Apologies for sorry for the wait. Alright, guys, we are back in action, and everything is in good working order. So, here we go. Yeah, we're probably just gonna make like a good time, but nothing too exceptional. That's what I'm gonna plot things as. So, yep. Is what it is, right? What can you do? What can you do? Have to wait for all these people. I was gonna say these fools, but I wasn't gonna be talking about my fellow humans like that, you know? My fellow brothers, I wasn't gonna be putting them down like that, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Like, now, yeah, this is it. This is life. We're still living through life, you know. So, what do I have to report? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what I was saying. I guess depending on light luck, we may be able to cut through here pretty well, but based on what I'm seeing, the light luck's not looking great right now. Actually, never mind. I wasn't looking properly. Light luck may be okay. It actually might be fine. Because I was looking at the one ahead, but I didn't realize there's one, like, more prior to myself. Because this one's red, but now it just turned green. See, yeah, there we go. So then this is perfect timing now. And now the one in front of it turned red. But maybe if we just hang tight, it won't be too bad. Nah, but we're not gonna. Nah, I'm looking at the time. We're just not gonna. I mean, we'll make okay, but it's not gonna be anything spectacular. And I've really been hitting for spectacular, especially last week, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I just always get so, like, focused on the time for some reason. I just love time, and I always get so focused on it for some reason. I don't know why I get so focused on the time, but I do. So, but yeah, it looked like things turned out about perfect the second I got here. Now the light is green, but I hit the gas a little too early. No, but we're fine. Well, actually, no, we're not fine. We shifted down to second. So that's kind of junk. That's kind of some junk, but it is what it is. What can you do about it? Now, do I shift up from second into third? I'm honestly feeling a no to that, but I'm not really too sure. No, I think the no was a correct assessment. I think it was a correct prediction, because if I would have had to go to third, I would have had to come back down probably, so. Yeah, I think my time's going to be shabby, honestly. I'll, if I remember to, I will let everybody know afterwards how shabby or not shabby it turned out. But yes, staying in second, absolutely the right call. Absolutely the right call. That was some high quality, that was some high executive function. Ultra high. Although just the timing of it still wasn't great, but it was the right call. Yep. All right. What are we talking about? This episode was a bunch of shallow yuck. We weren't getting deep. We weren't getting spiritual. I mean, what is this? It's cold. I'm not sure how I feel about the cold. I was really getting used to the heat. And now it's like this, and I'm just like, okay, you know? It's kind of crazy. And trust me, there's going to be way more cold than this. It's not even that cold. It's like fine right now. I used to like the cold. I think that was because of my salt. It could have been just because of my salt. My salt intake was no good, and yeah, it's like crazy. It's crazy what happened, man. Crazy what not enough salt can do to a person. You just never see it coming. You just never see it coming. Yeah, I would have been pretty mad if this light got me, but it did not. It did not get me. We're fine. Well, friends, I believe our journey... Whoa! I gotta get my phone ready. Yo! Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. It's fine. I didn't turn it off. I think I remember not turning it off, too. I still notice that, though. I'm noticing, like, a lot of battery drain on my phone. I don't know why it's doing that. Because it was never like that before. Like, I've taken such meticulous care of this thing. It's just insane to me. Like, I don't know. And even though the rest of our light luck was good, we just got slammed with bad light luck. So, yeah, I know. Our timing did not turn out to be so hot, which is a little bit weird because I don't know. It's just like odd that things turned out the way they did because they just didn't need to be that way. I don't know what am I getting at? It's the what am I acting like, man? What is going on? The light luck and what am I talking about? The timing didn't need to be how it was or something. I'm just like too chill for this, man. I'm too chill. But yeah, low blood sodium. That's what it is. It's and we might end up making okay time though. Let's see here. Is the internet the internet lagged hard, but it's not gonna make a difference. I think we made a normal time. Shut this sucker down. Shut this sucker down, man. Yeah, well, this is it. We're here. We made it. Woohoo. Yeah, well, Like I said, the salt, it's helping to make me better. And the sugar maybe too. We'll see. We're kind of just spitballing and spit. Spitballing it. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed because I've taken such good care of this guy, and it's all for nothing. All right. Well, there's a few things Yo, I just did it again. I hit my foot on the seat adjuster and it scares me. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they make it like that. Well, I know I can, because I guess you would have to move the seat when the car is off sometimes. But my foot keeps it. Now I just want to disable it. I just want to disable that chair mover. All right. I think that it's been schla. Oh, no. Put up the sunblockers. That's right. Can't forget to do that. Put up the sunblockers. All right. One last thing. Alright, and guys, it's been schla, but now it's time to buy schla. So, see you schla.